So hi, welcome. This is Angela, founder of Yoga Escapes with Angela, and today we will flow through a roughly 60-minute Vinyasa practice. So if you are ready, go ahead. You can get started in child's pose. You could stay here seated. You could also lay down on your back if that feels more comfortable for you. Child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. Spread your knees wide as is comfortable for you. Then walk your hands down to the top of your mat. Rest your forehead to your mat. And just get yourself settled in. I prefer to start my practice on my back, so I'm just going to lay down here. And just bring your attention to this time that you've set aside for yourself. This is your time, your practice. Honor that time. Big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Breath in and breath out. And just settle into this space. Breathe. Please always feel free to take a break as you need to during your practice. And always feel comfortable taking modifications of postures that feel better in your body. Breath in and breath out. Take a moment here to scan through your body. Check in with yourself. How do you feel? How does your body feel? Check in with your neck, your shoulders. Just check in with where you are at, how you are feeling. Check in with your spine, your hips, your legs, your feet. And just take notice of any areas that maybe feel tight or sore. And as you flow through your practice today, be mindful of those areas. Maybe if it serves you, stay in some stretching postures a little bit longer if your body is calling for it, if your body needs it. And modify as you need to. Feel free to watch me, stay with me for modifications, or even just drop a note and send me a message. Let me know if there's a certain modification that you need help with. Breath in, breath out. Begin to move into an Ujjayi pranayama, a breath of fire. This breath builds heat within your body and connects you to your movements. Seal your lips and slightly constrict the back of your throat, which will create an audible tone or texture to your breath. It should sound a little bit like the ocean. Take a big breath in through your nose, breath out through your nose. Try to keep that breath as you flow today. But please know if you need to just catch your breath or feel that you need to breathe naturally as you need to, do that. Also, feel free to take a break as you need to and reconnect with your breath. We'll begin to move here shortly. So begin to maybe wake up your body, roll your forehead on your mat, and make your way to tabletop if you are on your back or in a seated position. Just come to a tabletop position, wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, gaze upward. Exhale, cat, round your spine, tuck your chin in. Breath in, breath out. And now I want to give you a few moments here to move around in this posture as you need to. So check in with your body here. What do you need? Do you maybe need to send your right palm over your left and stretch through your side body? You can do that, and then the other side. You could extend your right leg with your toes to the floor and stretch through your hip. And then the other side. You could also take hip circles here. Or shift your hips side to side. Maybe turn your fingertips to your knees. Stretch the back sides of your wrists. And if that's too much for you, you could always just turn your palms out to the sides. Give yourself another moment. If you just were enjoying your cat-cow, stay there. But take another moment or so here. Finish up with whatever side you are working on. Then inhale your right arm high. You will go to thread the needle, bringing your right arm in between left arm and left leg. But if it feels good for you, go ahead and twist out your wrist or take arm circles and thread the needle once you are ready. So your right arm is in between your left arm and your left leg. Just rest the fleshy part of your right shoulder and your right ear to your mat. You could extend your left hand to the top of your mat. You could take a half wrap. You could join your palms together. You could even, if you wanted to, send your left leg out to the side. If for any reason this feels a little crunchy for you on your neck, just sit back on your heels. Cross your right arm in front of your body. Hook it into your left elbow. Just drop your shoulder down, and this will be the same stretch. All right, everyone. Go ahead and inhale your right arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left arm high. Do those same things here that you did on the other side. And thread the needle once you are ready. And move into your variations. Replace your right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips high. Go ahead and walk or pedal this out. Stretch through your hips, your hamstrings, and your low back. Yes. And please know, if you are still building strength, tabletop is the perfect place to be in this posture. And once you are ready, find stillness in down dog. Release your heels toward your mat. They may never touch, that's okay. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, fingers point forward. Draw your shoulders down your back away from your ears and work your chest towards your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands, ragdoll pose. Feet are hip distance or wider apart in this posture. Option to bring one hand to opposite bicep. You could sway from side to side. You could shake your head yes, shake your head no. Maybe play around by shifting your weight forward into the ball mounts of your feet while keeping your heels planted and shifting back. And just notice that subtle difference in where you feel more of a stretch. If you feel any tugging on your low back, just bend your knees. Be kind to yourself. Good. Switch out your grip if you chose the arm variation. And release your hands to your mat. Step your feet together. Bend your knees any amount. Use your core and slowly rise up to stand. And once at the top of your mat, do what you need to do. Straighten your clothing. If you'd like, you could roll out your shoulders, stretch out your neck. You could always take a chest expansion here. Interlace your hands behind your back. Once you are ready, draw your hands to your heart center, close your eyes, and set an intention or dedication for your practice. And maybe today you want to focus on dedicating this practice to yourself and show yourself some love, kindness, and compassion today. But whatever it is, see your intention. Exhale the breath from your lungs. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Send it out. Good. Release your hands to your sides, palms face forward. And inhale, mountain pose, arms overhead. Ground your feet to your mat. Draw up on your kneecaps to engage your quadriceps. Pull your belly button up and into your spine. And work to keep that core lock engagement throughout your practice. Shoulders over your hips. Palms face each other. Pinkies turn in slightly. And draw your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hands through heart center, or maybe you'd like to swan dive. That's your choice. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw your hands to your thighs or shins. Keep your back flat. Stay focused on the top edge of your mat. Pull your core in. Draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga, high to low plank, or your variation. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. Good. Nice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, use your core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog, open through your chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, and exhale. One more breath in, and breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, use your strong core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, chaturanga, high to low plank. I'm gonna hold high plank for this one. Take a big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, breath out. And we'll move on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, weight is in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes off your mat. Trust your glutes to hold you in place. Hands can rest at heart center or overhead. Palms face each other, pinkies turn in slightly. Engage your lower abdominals. Tuck your pelvis up and in, and this will decrease the space between your hips and your rib cage. Nice, and then direct your tailbone in line with your heels. Big breath in. Exhale, drinking bird. Sweep your arms behind you, palms face the ground, and come up onto your tiptoes if you wish. Or stay with your heels planted, your choice. Lift your palms a little higher. Squeeze your triceps, squeeze your upper back. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. We were here. Good. Exhale, back bend. You could goal post your arms and take a little nice easy back bend. Squeeze your glutes, send your hips forward, lift up out of your hips. You could also rest your hands at heart center. You decide what's comfortable for you. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between your hands. Use your core to draw your knee forward and gently set your foot down to your mat. If you need to, go ahead, you can walk your right foot forward, that's fine. Then we'll rise, inhale, crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Again, palms face each other, pinkies turn in slightly. And check your feet, check your foundation. Both toes point forward, your back heel is lifted. Keep a lunge bend in your front knee. Your knee should stack over your ankle or be a little bit behind, that's okay. Breathe here, good. All right. Then from here, take a breath in, exhale. Airplane arms, hinge at your hips. Send your arms back, palms face the ground. Nice. Option here when we flow, you can, when I call airplane arms, You can come up and take an airplane pose and balance on your legs. If you choose to balance, flex your back foot. Use your back glute to lift your heel high as you can and square your hips to your mat. Lift up out of your right hip. Good. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, warrior two. So spin your back heel down. Right toes point forward. And bring more weight into the pinky edge side of your back foot. Create heel to arch alignment in your feet. Good. And direct your right knee toward your right pinky toe, which will help open up through your hips. Avoid allowing your knee to drop inward. We want to keep the joints stacked. Lengthen through your spine. Gaze over your right hand. Keep your spine straight and strong. Shoulders directly over your hips. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Use your core. Right arm down, left arm high. Open through your chest. Option here, you can rest your elbow on your right knee. Good. You can keep your gaze out, down, or up. Draw your shoulder blades together. Good. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Rise up. Use your core. TikTok your arms. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Again, just check and make sure your foundation is firm. Your feet are firmly planted. They are in their own lanes, both toes point forward. Breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, or as I said, when we flow, can launch off and balance on your left leg. Squeeze your right glute. Keep your right foot flexed. Square your hips to the ground. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Again, check yourself here. Bring weight, plant your the pinky edge of your right foot to the mat. Keep a lunge bend in your left knee. Lengthen through your spine. Draw your hips, draw your shoulders over your hips. Gaze over your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to extended side angle. Reach forward. So use your core for the reach. Send your left arm down, right arm high. Again, feel free to rest your elbow on your knee. Open your chest to the side. Keep your pinky edge of your foot planted to the ground. Shoulder blades together. Good. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Nice. Exhale. Chaturanga, or your variation. Inhale, up dog. If you choose, exhale, down dog. Good. Take a big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in and breath out. Beautiful. Good. And then we will flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, airplane arms or drinking bird. Good. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, airplane arms or pose. You choose. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful, so strong. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Breath in and breath out. Breathe. Breathe out. Good. We've got one more here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. You should be able to see your toes in front of your feet. Breathe. Exhale, airplane arms and drinking bird. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Use your core. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms or pose, you choose. Inhale, warrior two, open up, stand tall, stand strong. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms or pose. Inhale, warrior two. Good. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga or your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. Breath in, breath out. Good. Go ahead and come down to your mat. Take a quick break, towel off if you need to. And then we will move on. All right. Okay. Make your way to your seat. And bend your knees. Place your palms beneath your knees. Go ahead and point your toes. I'll have to adjust myself here in a minute, I think. Okay, point your toes. Draw your shoulders down your back. Sit back until you feel your core lock and engage. This is boat pose. You can stay here. You can lift your feet. You could extend your arms. Breathe. Good. Draw your hands to your heart center. And remember, you can keep your feet planted. We're going to move into twists here. Stay balanced. So twist to the right, center, left, center, right, left. Breathe. Remember, you can set your feet down at any time. Use your core for the twisting. Breathe. You might feel this in your hip flexors. That's the front part of your thighs. We'll stretch those in a little bit. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Return to your boat pose. If you really wanted to, you could, if you're good at it, extend your legs, extend your arms. I'm still working on my strength, so I stay right here. All right, for 4, 3, 2, 1. You can cross your ankles and then roll forward. If you'd like, you can move through your vinyasa. So you can make your way back to your high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Or maybe just stay in tabletop and stretch open through your belly. Wherever you are, if you need a little bit more water, go ahead and have some water. And then we'll move on to the next sequence. We'll do some twisting and some balancing. And then we'll stretch. All right, so return to downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between your hands. We were here. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Give yourself a moment here if you're feeling a little shaky or wobbly. Just set up your feet. Be sure both toes point forward. All right, breath in. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge to the right. So you will hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. And twist just like this. Option, drop down to your left knee. Option, take an open arm twist. Wherever you are, create stability. Breathe. Draw your navel to your spine. Twist. Breathe. If you'd like, you could open up to fly here. That's an option. Or just stay with your hands at heart center. Work to bring your thumbs closer to heart center. Twist from your core. You're here for 3. Runner's lunge 2. And 1. Runner's lunge. Plant your palms inside of your right foot. Step your right foot up into the outside edge of your mat. Send your left leg back behind you. And stretch. You should feel the stretch on the front side of your left hip flexor. You might feel some stretching on the on your right thigh as well. And you can go ahead and move your leg around a little bit in the hip socket. You could, if you're feeling it, drop down to your forearms or stay in your palms. And if this is too intense here by sending your hips forward, if you need to stay more in a tabletop position, please do so. All right. We'll take another moment here. And then you can come up onto your left toes. Send your right foot back to meet your left. Roll your heels to the right. Open up into side plank pose. You can stack your feet if that works for you. Keep them staggered. You could also drop down to your right knee. Wherever you are, be sure your right wrist is stacked beneath your right shoulder. Open your chest. Use your core. Breathe. Lift your hips a little higher. For 3, 2, 1. Return to high plank pose. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Good. Breath in. And breath out. Okay, inhale. Left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between your hands. Inhale. Whoop, catch your balance. I lost my balance there. All right, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. Shift forward in your hips. Breath in. Exhale. Revolve crescent lunge to the left. Send your right elbow outside of your left knee. Take your variations as you need to. Work your shoulder blades together. Equal amount of pressure between your elbow and your knee. So if you feel that you are sinking into your left knee, press your left knee into your right elbow a little bit more. Again, twist from your core, not your spine, not your hips. Breathe. Good. For 3, 2, lengthen through your neck. 1. Runner's lunge. Plant your palms inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot up into the outside edge of your mat. And stretch through the front side of your right hip. Move through your hip socket a little bit. Take another moment here. And then curl your right toes under. Send your left foot back to meet your right foot. Roll your heels to the left. Open up to side plank pose. Move into your variations in side plank. Again, be sure your left wrist is stacked beneath your shoulder or maybe slightly in front of it. We want to protect our shoulders here. Open through your chest, draw your shoulder blades together. Keep your neck long. For 3, 2, 1. Plant your palm to high plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. All right. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, eagle arms on the right. So wrap your right arm underneath your left. Work your palms together. And align your elbows with your shoulders. Press your palms away from your face. As you are ready, draw your right leg up and over your left. Or keep your feet planted. That's okay too. Option here, hug your shoulders. Wherever you are, breathe. Lengthen through your spine. Draw your shoulders over your hips. Sit a little lower. Yes, you can. Breathe. Pull your core in tight. Stay focused on a non-moving object. You're here for 3. We'll move into dancer pose in 2. And 1. Unravel. Inhale. Arms overhead. And draw your right knee toward your left knee. Send your right arm down to your hip and take your right foot into your right hand. Square your knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand. The kick is what drives your movement forward. Square your hips as much as you can to the floor. Pull your core in tight. Stay here if you'd like. Stay here with your knees together. Work from here on your balance. Good. You are here for 3. Release your foot in 2. And 1. Return to center first. Good. Then release your right foot. Arms overhead. Draw your hands to heart center. Breath in and breath out. Good. Lift your right heel off the mat. Turn your knee to the right, moving into tree pose on the right side. You can leave your foot on your mat if you'd like. You can just stay here. You could bring your calf, your foot to your calf or your inner thigh. Your choice. Open your knee. Press your knee to the back. Lift up out of your left hip socket. Square your hips. Go ahead and when you are ready, move into your tree pose variation. So maybe arms overhead, maybe arms at your sides, maybe arms stay at heart center. You decide. Good. Draw your knee back to center, hands to heart center. Shake out your feet. Nice. All right, left side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle arms on the left. Wrap your left arm underneath your right arm. Work your palms together again. Option, hug your shoulders. As you are ready, lift your left leg up and over the right. Sit a little lower. Draw your navel to your spine. Beautiful, so strong, so strong. Good. You're here for 3. Back to mountain pose 2. And 1. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, Left hand to left hip. Bend your left knee. Take your left foot into your left hand. Square your knees together. Inhale. Exhale. Kick your foot to your hand. Or stay where you are with your knees together. If you are kicking your foot into your hand, you may need to drop your left hip toward the mat. Draw your navel to your spine. Breathe. Good. You're here for 3. Back to center 2. And 1. Draw your knee back to center. Square your knees together. Release your left foot. Hands overhead, mountain pose. Draw your hands to your heart center. Bend your left knee. Turn your left knee to the left. Tree pose on the left side. Move into your variation. So maybe you leave your toes planted. Maybe you draw your knee or your foot to your calf, excuse me. Grow your branches as you are ready. And imagine yourself as a tree, standing tall, confident, proud. And if your balance is off today, that's okay. Our balance differs from day to day. Send yourself some love, kindness, and compassion. And smile. Wherever you are, just smile. Have fun with it. And draw your hands back to your heart center. Release your left foot. Feel free to shake out your legs. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in and breath out. One more breath in and breath out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga or your variation. Inhale, up dog if you choose. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Right leg, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good, exhale, warrior 2, open up. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle, Trikonasana. So reach forward, reach, reach, reach forward. Then send your right arm down, left arm high. You'll need to tilt your pelvis a little bit so your left hip drops towards your mat. Send your tailbone in line with your back heel. Open through your chest. This posture, you hold this posture with your core. So rather than dumping down, use your strong obliques to lift up. Breathe, shoulder blades together, good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pivot your feet to face forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Prasarita, forward fold. In your forward fold, separate your feet as wide as is comfortable for you. You can rest your hands on your ankles or the mat in front of you. And there are variations here that you can move into. And I want you to check in with your body and determine what do you need in this posture. We do have a second side, so you can be aware of that. So maybe on this side, you'd like to shift through your hips feel free to do that. You could move into Skandasana here. Bend your right knee. Flex your left toes to the ceiling. If you're feeling more balancing, draw your hands to your heart center. So do one side, then the other. This could also be a good place to move into an inversion. You could take a crow pose or a headstand. Or stay right here where you are. Release your neck, breathe. Again, shift your weight forward slightly into full mounts of your feet. Good. Bring your hands back to the center. Extend your arms to the sides. Pull your navel in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Good, inhale. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle, reach forward. Left arm down, right arm high. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Use your strong obliques to hold yourself in place. Your gaze can be out, down, or up, whatever you choose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pivot on your feet. If you'd like, interlace your hands behind your back. Take a chest expansion. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Release tension in your head and your neck. Hang on to the chest expansion as long as you want to. And as you're ready, you could move into those movements here that would feel good for you. Another good option, if your hips are open and feeling it, you could move into a yogi squat. Bring your heels beneath your hips and sit your seat in between your legs, elbows outside of your knees, palms to your heart center. And breathe. Give yourself another moment or so here. Wherever you are, plant your palms to the center of your mat. Extend your arms to the sides. Inhale, rise. Use your core. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Big breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So good. Okay. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your right knee to your right wrist. Send your right toes over to the left side of your mat. Walk your left foot, your left leg, to the back of your mat. The top of your left foot rests on the mat. Center your hips over your foot. If you have any knee issues, I want you to flip onto your back. Half pigeons as you are ready. Walk your hands down to your mat. Rest your forehead to your mat. You can rest your forehead on your wrists. If you're on your back in supine pigeon, I want you to cross your right ankle over your left knee. Pull your left knee into your chest. Wherever you are, breathe. This stretch might feel intense for you. If you are in half pigeon, the closer your heel is to your pelvis, the less intense the posture will be. And breathe. Remember to breathe. Send your breath to those tight areas. Half pigeons. Walk your hands back to your hips. Return to down dog. Shake out your leg. Then inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. If you are on your back, just cross your left ankle over your right knee. Half pigeon, square your hips over your foot, and walk your hands down to the top of your mat. Rest your forehead to your mat. Half pigeons. Walk your hands back to your hips. Return to downward facing dog. Shake out your legs. If you are on your back, just make your way to your belly. Down dogs, shift forward to high plank pose. And slowly lower all the way down. Keep your palms beneath your shoulders, zip your legs together. Moving into cobra pose. Squeeze your legs together, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Keep your palms just beneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, press the tops of your feet into your mat so hard your knees come off the mat. Draw your elbows and your shoulders together. Little to no weight in the palms of your hands. Breathe. And release. Right ear to your mat. Send your arms beside you. Feel free to drop your ankles from side to side or shake out your hips. Return your chin to the center of your mat. One more spine strengthener. Interlace your hands behind your back for locust pose. If this is uncomfortable for you, just fly your arms beside you like we did in our flow today. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Exhale, roll toward your ribcage. Draw your palms toward your heels. Open through your chest, breathe. And release. Left ear to your mat. Shake out your hips. Bring your chin to the center of your mat. Place your palms beneath your shoulders. Come up to tabletop. And then make your way onto your back. Walk your heels to your seat. Plant your palms to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge pose. Breathe. Option here, you could interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your hips a little higher. Work your chest towards your chin, but your chin away from your chest. Feet hip distance apart. And release. Go ahead, drop your knees from side to side. Moving into a second set. Return your knees to center. Inhale, lift your hips. And breathe. Again, feel free to interlace your hands beneath your back. And release. Into Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop to the sides. Place your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. And breathe. Draw your knees together. Pull your knees to your chest. Move into Happy Baby. Take the inner or outer arches of your feet into your hands. Maybe you take your ankles. Maybe you grab beneath your knees. Lengthen your spine to your mat. Option here, you could rock from side to side. You could extend your legs. And draw your knees together. Send your left leg long. Draw your right knee into your chest. Big breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee across your body with your left hand. Extend your right arm beside you. Maybe go post it or send it out to the sides. You can gaze up or out at your hand. You could keep your eyes closed. Draw your right knee back to your chest. Switch it out. Inhale. Exhale. Supine twist. Keep both shoulders planted to the mat. Draw your left knee back to your chest. Pull your right knee in to meet your left. Hug yourself into a tiny ball. Maybe draw your forehead to your knees. Take a big breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Allow yourself to fall into your mat and take up space. Feel the ground supporting your body. Breathe. I will talk you out when it is time. Begin to scan through your body. Release the tension in the space between your forehead. Release tension in your shoulders, your neck, your belly. Allow your feet to flop open to the sides. Just honor this time to rest for your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring gentle movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Take a full body stretch as you are ready. Then roll to one side of your body. Rest your head on your bicep. Draw your knees towards your chest. Take only what serves you and leave the rest. Begin to make your way to a seated position. Hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for arriving to your mat with me today. It was an honor to guide you through your practice. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.